Beneath his bullet underscore the witness, the night soul bled ... A girl ran ... straight into the devil's bullet. Character introductions. Kim Taehyung, cold-blooded mafia prince. Sharp suit, sharper mind ... known as the Bullet King. Doesn't talk much, just kills ... Why? On -19. A baker's daughter from the poor district. Quiet. Smart. With a fire no one expects. Mr. Min Yoongi, underboss, controls intel. Eyes everywhere ... Hannah White and sister, protective. Hates violence ... Chairman Kim Taehyung's father. Heartless, strategic, treats people like weapons. Rain slammed the ground, screams echoed in the alley. Wallen's hands trembled, her shoes soaked. She shouldn't have followed that noise. She shouldn't have seen the gun ... But she did ... White and whispering, backing up. No ... No ... please. The man in front of her lowered his pistol, blood dripped from his glove. His eyes locked onto hers, cold, unreadable ... TAEHYUNG voice soft, unnervingly calm. You saw everything. ... Why? Unpanicked. I didn't. I swear I didn't see your face. I won't say anything, please. He stepped forward, not in a rush. Evolve ... TAEHYUNG tilting his head. But I saw yours ... Devil quotes ... She ran. He didn't chase. He just smiled ... TAEHYUNG to himself. Voice low, pretty little problem. I'll deal with you soon. The door burst open ... TAEHYUNG entering. Suit soaked, gun in hand. You run well, wide yun, but I don't like chasing things that belong to me ... Devil quotes ... White and terrified. I'm not yours. I didn't say anything to anyone. He raised his hand, not to hit, to silence ... TAEHYUNG calm. Speak again, and I'll break your fingers one by one. Not because I have to, because I want to. ... She froze. He walked toward her, grabbed her chin, forcing her to ... look at him. Taehyung softly, eyes dead. You're not a threat. But you're mine now for punishment and for protection. From now on, no man talks to ... you. No one touches you, not even the wind. Later, Mafia mentioned ... Yoongi eyed dryly, watching why, and get dragged in. You sure kidnapping. A civilian is wise. Boss. ... TAEHYUNG smirking. She looked me in the eye and lived. That deserves ... something. Painful. Two days later ... While N's house was too quiet. Her sister wasn't home. Her phone was dead. And outside, a black car waited. Wyan was thrown into a marble room, cameras, locks, cold floors. Taehyung stood by the door, UNBLINKING ... White and angry. Finally, why are you doing this? What do you even want? Taehyung voice low, stepping close. I want to see you beg, cry, obey ... and maybe one day, I'll want to see you smile, but only for me. White undisgusted, you're sick. He leaned in, lips near her ear ... TAEHYUNG whispers. No, I'm obsessed. Wyan hadn't eaten in 2 days, not because she was starved, because her pride refused it. Every bite felt like surrender, and Kim Taehyung, he fed off that. Inside the mansion, cold, dim-lit room, security camera blinks. Whiten sat curled in the corner, arms around her knees. The food tray, from hours ago still untouched. The door creaked open ... TAEHYUNG quietly walking in, Black gloves on. I gave you food you didn't eat. What in hoarse voice? You think this is kindness. You think I'll thank you. TAEHYUNG sits across her, tilting his head. No, I just thought I'd give you one chance to act smart. Now I'll enjoy the alternative. He stood and snapped his fingers. A guard entered with a metal collar. White stiffens. Don't touch me, don't. TAEHYUNG cutting her off coldly. You think this is punishment? No, this thought is lesson 1. You do not defy me. Double quotes. The collar clicked around her neck. Electronic. Blinking red. TAEHYUNG leaning close. Voice low. Next time you ignore what I give. I press this. He held the remote up, and you scream. Meanwhile, White and sister's house. Hannah frantic. To Yoongi, who arrived unannounced. Where is she? My sister's missing, and you mafia dogs know something. Yoongi calm, sipping tea in her kitchen. Your sister walked into hell and walked out alive. That makes her valuable. Hannah angry, give her back. Yoongi eye coldly. You think you're the first family to beg for someone. Learn this. Hannah, if she belongs to TAEHYUNG, she's already gone. Back at the mansion. White was breathing heavily, pacing the collar edge. It wasn't tight. It was humiliating, dehumanizing. She looked at the security cam above. White and to herself. Bitter, you watch me like a toy. You think I'll break. You'll see how long I last. TAEHYUNG watching from his control room, amused. She talks back, doesn't cry easily. Good. I hate fragile things. Double quotes. Min Yoongi beside him. You're not planning to kill her, are you? TAEHYUNG a slow smile spreading. No, I'm planning to own her soul, piece by piece. Later that night, White tried to sleep. She heard the door click open again. She didn't. Look up. TAEHYUNG quietly walking to her, crouching down. I've killed people for less than the attitude you give me. And yet, you're still here. Ask yourself why. Why, uncoolly, because you're a coward in love with control. A pause. TAEHYUNG laughs under his breath. Control. No, Wei-yin, I don't want control. I want chaos. Your chaos. In my hands. Your fire. Your resistance. I want to crush it, then rebuild you. How I want. TAEHYUNG's mansion. 3:14 a.m. The hallway was silent. Security cameras rotated slowly. One blinked out. Thanks to a stolen butter knife and frayed wires. White unpressed her back to the cold wall, her breath shaking, bare feet, black hoodie, and TAEHYUNG's remote lifted from his desk. White whispers to herself, you want a game, Bullet King? I'll show you how a pawn flips a board. Flashback, 2 months ago. Spring market. TAEHYUNG walked the streets in a plain black hoodie and cap. No guards. Just silence and his usual dead stare. Then laughter. A small bakery stall was arguing with a customer, the girl behind the counter. White and White laughing, annoyed. Sir, if you want free bread, just say it nicely. Don't fake a rat in. The tray. Double quotes. The man blushed. People laughed. White and winked and handed him a bun. Anyway. TAEHYUNG, from across the street, stopped walking. Something about her voice, the smile, her spine. She was alive. Yoongi eye on earpiece. Boss, why'd you stop? TAEHYUNG quietly, eyes locked on her. She doesn't belong in this world, but I want her in mine. Present mansion. White reached the side exit. The collar blinked red. She held the remote tight, one press, and it shut down. It worked. She slipped into the garage nearly invisible in the shadows. Until voice from behind cold, sharp. You really thought I'd let you walk out with your lungs intact, TAEHYUNG. He stepped from the shadows, black gloves, blood on one, breathing. Heavy, not because he ran, but because he was livid. White, unclutching the remote. You said I belong to you. Then maybe you should treat me like a human. TAEHYUNG low, dangerous. You're not a human to me. White done, you're a trigger. And I like what happens when I pull you. He walked toward her. She backed up, hitting the car. Nowhere to run. TAEHYUNG voice sharp. What if I tie your sister to that same collar? What if she learns the rules since you won't? White one eyes widen. You touch her, and I swear. He slammed his palm on the hood beside her head. TAEHYUNG eyes burning. Swear what? That you'll hate me. Good. Hate ties stronger than love. Whiteman shoved him back. He didn't fall. He smiled. TAEHYUNG softly. You think I won't hurt you? I'll hurt you so much, you won't know your name. But I'll be the only one allowed to put you back together. Meanwhile, Hannah with Yoongi again. Hannah serious, gripping a photo. She's not built for his world, please. Help me pull her out. Yoongi, I slowly. After a pause, I've seen him shoot men for sneezing. Near his desk. But your sister, he's unhinged. Not in love obsessed. That's worse. Mafia stayed at Grand Hall, 11:45 p.m. The chandelier above flickered. TAEHYUNG stood at the center, surrounded by his inner circle yoongi, namjoon, and jungkook, guns on the table. Silence in the air. White was dragged in by two guards, her wrist red, collar blinking, her hoodie torn from a scuffle. Namjoon watching coolly, another attempt. Jungkook quietly to Yoongi, she's got more spine than half the gangs we wiped. TAEHYUNG leaned back in his leather chair, his eyes locked on her, like prey he didn't need to chase because he already owned the trap. TAEHYUNG cold, you tried to escape, again, and this time you stole. From me. White and horse, glaring, you treat me like property. I'm not scared of your punishments anymore. TAEHYUNG smirking darkly, then let's change the flavor. He snapped his fingers. A metal rod thin and sleek was handed to him, electric edge. One touch would sting like fire. TAEHYUNG raising it slightly. Take your punishment here. In front of them, let them watch. Let them see who owns you. White one through clenched teeth. You're a coward. Real men don't need chains to keep someone near. He walked up to her slowly, chest to chest. Everyone watched dash, but none dared breathe. TAEHYUNG voice low, sadistic. I don't want you near. I want you broken. That way. When you kneel, it means something. He touched the rod to her arm. She winced, but I didn't scream. Jungkook under breath to Yoongi. Isn't this too far? Yoongi expression unreadable. He's unraveling, and she's the thread. Meanwhile, Hannah in disguise. Hannah moved through the crowd outside the estate's auction. Fake ID, stolen heels, gun hidden under her belt. She wasn't there for the auction. She was there to burn the place down, if she had to. Back inside. TAEHYUNG dropped the rod. Wellen's arm shook, but her eyes still stared up at him, bloodshot and unyielding. TAEHYUNG calmly, brushing hair from her face. You hate me now. Good. You'll never confuse this for love again. Later, while N's room her body ate. The collar was gone, now replaced by a thin chain on her ankle. Her fingers brushed the scar on her arm. The door creaked. Taehyung stepped in, shirt half undone, rage gone, a strange silence in his expression. Why uncold? More punishment? Or did you run out of new tools? Taehyung sits beside her. No tools. Just one thing left to break. He lifted his own shirt slightly. There was a deep scar bullet wound. Old. Ugly. Taehyung quiet. She screamed my name before she died. My mother shot in front of me, and I smiled, while N's eyes widened. He looked empty. TAEHYUNG voice low. Love didn't save her. Obsession didn't either, so I stopped being human. A soft dark turning point. N refuses to answer violence with fear and chooses to understand Taehyung instead. From here the story moves toward healing, not destruction. Grand Hall. Midnight after N's failed escape. The guards shove her forward. Taehyung's temper crackles in the air, but N stands taller than before. TAEHYUNG voice low, shaking with rage. You ran again. Unsteady. Meeting his eyes, I ran from the monster. Not the man. Let me speak to the man. TAEHYUNG double quotes. The room stills. No one has ever used his name so gently. A private sitting room. Lights dim. TAEHYUNG dismisses everyone. It's just the two of them, and the hum of a single floor dash lamp. White. Pun quietly, I found the shrine. I saw her pictures. HAER in a muscle jumps in his jaw. TAEHYUNG, you have 5 seconds to forget that room exists. Wet and soft but firm or what? You'll make me disappear like everyone else who hurt you. Unaddressed pain doesn't vanish, it festers. And it's killing you. Double quotes. The nickname never spoken. Here lands like a tremor. His hand, mid-threat, falls to his side. The proposal. Why and give me 1 month. No chains, no collars, no public punishments. In return, I'll stay willingly, and we work on the rage together. A licensed trauma psychologist will come in secret. If after 30 days you feel nothing changing, I'll walk out and never look back. No one will stop me. Do we have a deal? Taehyung horse. Why risk it? Why risk me? Why? Because someone once loved you before the darkness, and I see a trace of him every time you hesitate. Double quotes. Silence stretches. At last he nods once, sharp, almost terrified. Therapy rule set agreed and signed by TAEHYUNG closing parenthesis. 1. No physical restraints on or staff. 2. No lethal retaliation during sessions, no matter the trigger. 3. Daily check-ins, anger scale 1 to 10, written by Taehyung himself. 4. Emergency safe phrase Black Rose, if spoken. Everyone stops. 5. End of month choice belongs to YN. Yoongi I countersigns. The staff looks stand. The mansion's power. Structure tilts. First session. Day 1. Dr. Seo Yoon-mi, PTSD specialist, arrives disguised as an art curator. Dr. Seo gentle. We paint with words first. Mr. Kim, tell me the color of your anger. Taehyung after a long breath crimson, just before it turns black. Double quotes. White unsits nearby, offering silent strength. For the first time, Taehyung speaks of the night Heron died without raising his voice. progress montage days 5 to 18, box breathing in the courtyard. White unmirrors his inhale hold dash exhale dot until his hands stop trembling dot dot memory reprocessing. TAEHYUNG draws the alley or hair and felt comma dot then on Dr. Seo's Q adds a locked door between himself and the gunman, symbolizing helplessness, not guilt. He cries for the first time in years. White unholds his shoulders while the guards look away in a healthy control. White unteaches him to bake simple bread at dawn. Flour on black suits, laughter awkward but real, he calls the loaf truce. Setbacks day 19. A rival gang car bombs the Southgate. TAEHYUNG snaps, orders heads on pikes. White and intercepts with a safe phrase White and shouting over alarms Black Rose. He freezes, shaking, but stops the command. Later he writes, anger equals 9 gives 6 after Black Rose on a chart. It's progress. Morning a mansion infirmary Jungkook lies bandage. TAEHYUNG enters alone TAEHYUNG quiet. Stops a safe distance. I came too. Apologize. Jungkook dry laugh. Winces. Didn't rehearse that word enough. Boss. TAEHYUNG gaze dropping. I rehearsed it all night. I was a monster. I'm trying not to be. Jungkook softer, try harder. I like both lungs working next month. TAEHYUNG sets a small J tiger on the bedside TAEHYUNG. Gift from my mother. Symbol of protection. Keep it. Therapy room. Day 22 drive Seo dictates a role reversal exercise. TAEHYUNG must sit silent. While Y undescribes her fear Y. Unvoiced steady. When you slam Jungkook's side with that iron. I felt my ribs crush, even though it was his. I nearly hate it. You be on return. TAEHYUNG's knuckles whiten, but he breathes the 478 pattern TAEHYUNG soft. I need to hear that. Keep going. Courtyard. Dusk. Day 24 TAEHYUNG and Hannah meet for the first time without guards Hannah arms crossed. Your apology tour stop number 2. TAEHYUNG. No tour, just truth. Your sister saved me from myself double quotes Hannah eyes narrow. Prove it last double quotes TAEHYUNG nods. Stay and watch. Shrine room. Dismantling. Day 25 wall stripped. Photos stacked for burning. Only one survives White unholding the last photo. Keep this. Memory, not obsession. TAEHYUNG lighting the rest on fire. Goodbye, Heron. Thank you for warning me through pain what I'd become. They watch the ashes rise like black snow. Kitchen to 3 a.m. Day 27 flour everywhere. Wyatt unshaped still. TAEHYUNG reads recipe aloud TAEHYUNG squinting. Neat until elastic. Like horrors. Why? I'm laughing. Hearts tear if overword. Gentle pressure. He needs softly. Smile tentative. Weekly check-in. Day 28 drive Seo reviews anger chart drive Seo. Average rage score dropped from 8.5 to 4.2. Significant double quotes TAEHYUNG glances at white and not cared. But breathing double quotes drive Seo to YEN. Your presence is therapeutic. But remember, your partner, not therapist. White can, understood. We heal side by side. Balcony, midnight, city lights shimmer. No sirens TAEHYUNG soft. 1 month in soon. Choice time. Why untakes his hand, interlacing fingers. My choice was made. The night you listened instead of lashing out. TAEHYUNG voice cracks. Stay, and I'll rebuild this empire in two. Something that never needs bullets to feel alive. Double quotes. Why? Unteary smile. Then let's plant gardens where the graves. Used to be. Double quotes. They stand in the quiet. Pulse beats finally calm. Why then prepares to walk away because she still feels like an obsession. TAEHYUNG must prove his growth by releasing her and discovering. Genuine love in the space she leaves behind. Therapy office. Day 30 contract 10 morning. Drive seal closing. TAEHYUNG's file. Your anger metrics are stable. Sessions. Transition to weekly check-ins now. TAEHYUNG breaths even. And while ends contract ends today. Double quotes. Y unfolds the signed therapy rule sheet, slips it into her bag. TAEHYUNG carefully. Stay as my partner free. White and soft, but firm. I promise 30 days. Not forever. You didn't heal for me. You heal for control of me. That isn't love. TAEHYUNG's shoulders sag. No rage, only ache. Front gates, later, suitcase in hand. YN faces Hannah and Jungkook. Cars idle, ready to escort her out. Hannah, are you sure? White and quietly. Yes, if his feelings are real, they'll survive distance. If it was obsession, it'll fade. Double quotes. Behind them, TAEHYUNG appears, alone, unarmed. TAEHYUNG voice rough. I won't block the road. Double quotes. Why? Unteary smile. That's the proof of change I needed. Double quotes. She steps into the car. The gate closes. No one is chased. 2 months separation montage. M.1 TAEHYUNG's journal voiceover. Day 14. I planted jasmine where the shrine once did her favorite scent. Not mine. Double quotes. 2 Community clinic opening news chatter. Reporter. Former crime. Sign Kim TAEHYUNG funds PTSD therapy for victims of gang violence. Double quotes. 3 Why then at coastal town bakery. Customer, your bread tastes like home. Double quotes. White unsmiles but glances at empty doorway closing parenthesis. 4 Night scene. TAEHYUNG pauses mid-signature on a weapons. Contract, then tears it up. Countryside charity gala. Week 9. White unattends with Dr. Seo to supply pastries. Across the hall, TAEHYUNG. Arrives as anonymous donor. They spot each other frozen moments. Crowd buzzing. TAEHYUNG approaching slowly. I came to support the clinic you suggested. Why then heart racing? I came to feed the volunteers. Double quotes. Silence. No chains, just distance filled with new tenderness. Moonlit garden outside gala. TAEHYUNG voice steady. I thought obsession was love. Losing you showed me love is letting you choose. Wide and eyes glimmering. And what do you choose for yourself? TAEHYUNG gentle. To build a life worthy of you even if you never share it. Double quotes. He hands her a folded letter. Steps back without touching. While ends in room, later, she opens the letter. Bread recipe number 2. Freedom loaf. Single quotes. Combined to healed hearts. Fold in time. Let rise apart. Bake. Together only if both return willingly. Dash Tay. Under the recipe, a single line. I love you, not your shadow. While ends tears hit the ink, her smile grows. Bakery porch. Dawn, week 10. Y. Unneeds dough. A familiar jasmine scent drifts in. She turns. TAEHYUNG. Stands at a respectful distance with a small planter of blooming jasmine. TAEHYUNG quiet. May I place this by your door? Nothing more. Double quotes. White, and voice trembling. Only if you stay for coffee. Nothing more. Double quotes. He nods. They sit on the porch steps, sipping quietly, sunrise painting, gold on their faces. Morning. While N's bakery porch. TAEHYUNG, in rolled sleeves and soft slacks, is fixing the creaky railing. White then brings him iced tea. White, unraising an eyebrow. You missed a nail, twice. TAEHYUNG smirking lightly. Maybe I'm distracted. Owner's been looking at me like I'm a cinnamon roll. Double quotes. White, unblushing, looking away. Focus, carpenter. Therapy room, joint session, week 11. Dr. Seo sets down his notes. White, Un, and TAEHYUNG sit side by side, not touching. Dr. Seo. Today, we redefine relationship boundaries. TAEHYUNG calmly. I won't chase her. If she wants to go, I open the gate. But if she stays, I'll build a world without bars or bullets. Why? I'm looking at him softly. Then I'll choose to stay every day, not because I'm afraid to leave. Later that night, phone rings. Jungkook single quotes as voice is urgent. Gunfire sounds in the background. Jungkook, boss Daegu remnants. They tracked her bakery. You need to see this. Asterisk. TAEHYUNG's expression hardens, but he exhales slowly. Steady. White, unworried. Go, but don't be who you were. Rival gang hideout. TAEHYUNG arrives unarmed. Flashback scene as TAEHYUNG walks in, hands up. Jungkook and others watch from sniper positions. Rival boss Minwoo sneering. No gun. Trying to get killed politely. TAEHYUNG cold, but calm. No, I came to ask one thing. Minwoo. What's that? TAEHYUNG eyes sharp. Why are you still crawling when we're all trying to walk free? Minwoo chuckles, but his men shift uncomfortably. Minwoo. She softened you, didn't she? TAEHYUNG voice low. She showed me what's worth protecting. Snipers ready. Jungkook overcomes. Jungkook in earpiece. One signal. Boss. One word. Double quotes. TAEHYUNG softly into mic. Stand down. We're not repeating old wars. TAEHYUNG walks away, unharmed. Minwoo doesn't shoot. TAEHYUNG's back is exposed. Silence, trust, hangs like a breathless thread. Then Minwoo lowers his gun. Minwoo mutters he's either mad or reborn. Back at bakery. Night. Whiten waits, pacing. Door opens. TAEHYUNG steps in, clean, tired. TAEHYUNG quietly. No blood, no threats. Just words. White unruns to him, tears rising. You didn't break. You kept your promise. Double quotes. TAEHYUNG hugging her gently, because this time I had thought something to protect that I didn't want to ruin with blood. Porch, later, starlit. White and head on his shoulder. You used to say you'd destroy the world. For me. Double quotes. TAEHYUNG softly. Now I build it again with you. Double quotes. They sit in silence, hearts light for once. Bakery, busy afternoon, bell jingles. A tall customer in a leather jacket steps up. Wellen's smile falters. Stalker TAEHYUNG grin to familiar, long time, white and still bait. The way you used to smell in school, white and voice tight. What are you doing here? TAEHYUNG leans in, whispers, came to taste what I never got to finish. TAEHYUNG, delivering flour sacks, freezes when he catches the tone. He sets the bags down, slow breathing, fingers twitch. TAEHYUNG even voice, Sir, can I help you? TAEHYUNG eyes flick to him, mocking, you her guard dog. She likes them dangerous, I guess. Taehyung's pulse spikes. An old urge crush, silence, and rises. He remembers Dr. Seo's mantra, name it, tame it, HINHALES ... inner, jealousy, anger, 7 of 10, breed. Side counter, moment later ... THYUNG quiet to YEN. I need a 5-minute break. Okay. She nods, understanding. His step-away strategy. THYUNG ... exits to the alley, fists unclenching. Alley out breathing exercise ... Yin 1 to 3 4. Hold 1 to 2. Release 1 dash to dash 3 dash for dash 5 dash 6 ... THYUNG softly. I am not the bullet. Inside bakery ... Duhayan still LOIT RS ... White and firm, handing him a box pastry. On the house then leave ... double quotes ... Duhayan smirks. We'll chat soon, sweetheart ... double quotes ... He walks out. Taehyung re-enters, calm, but wired. Storage room, private ... THYUNG low. That was him, the one who used to follow you. White nods. High school nightmare. He grips a shelf. Knuckles pale ... THYUNG. I want to end him. But I won't. Tell me how to keep. You safe your way ... double quotes ... Y. Unsoft. Police restraining order first. Cameras. Better locks. If he breaks them, then we act. Taehyung exhales, nods. Evening. Local police station ... Officer Kim raises a brow saying Taehyung's it ... Officer Kim Taehyung. Former ... THYUNG steady. Cafe owner. He files paperwork, leaves fingerprints, a public act of trust. Night out bakery apartment. Security cams live on laptop. White unreviewing footage. THYUNG ... sets T down ... Y. On looking up. You handled today. Perfectly. THYUNG quiet smile. Inside my head wasn't perfect, but outside. I chose you over rage ... double quotes ... She reaches. Laces their fingers ... Y. And that's love choosing peace even when war is easier. Phone buzzes. Unknown number ... text photo. Their bakery window crack. Caption. Miss me. Taehyung's jaw tightens. Y unsqueezes his hand ... Y. Uncalm but firm. Step 2. We let law handle it. Step 3. If he pushes farther, we protect with minimum force. Taehyung nods. Your plan. My strength. Later, rooftop. Stars above. Window below boarded for now ... THYUNG soft. I feared jealousy would pull me back. Today ... proved I can stand in front of it. Not inside it ... double quotes ... Y. And leans on his shoulder. And I proved I can trust you to choose. US. Not obsession ... double quotes ... He kisses her forehead gentle. No claim. Just affection ... THYUNG whisper. I love you. Freely ... double quotes ... Y. And smiles. Freely return. District Court. Restraining order hearing ... Small courtroom. Duhayan smirks at the defendant's table. His lawyer flips files. White sits up front. Taehyung, tireless, calm, settles beside. Her hands visible. No entourage ... Clerk. Case 21 to 452. Yoon Y. Versus Park do Hyen ... double quotes ... Judge Seo enters ... Judge Cologne double quotes Ms. Yoon. You may testify. Y. Unsteady voice. Park do Hyen followed me since high school. Sent explicit messages. Slashed my tires last week and shattered. My bakery window 2 nights ago ... double quotes ... Duhayan scoffs audibly ... Judge sharp. Quiet. Mr. Park. Why? Continues. I fear escalation. I request a permanent restraining order. Why? Unsteady voice. Park Do-hyun followed me since high school. Sent explicit messages, slashed my tires last week, and shattered my bakery window 2 nights ago. Double quotes. Do-hyun scoffs audibly. Judge sharp. Quiet. Mr. Park. White continues. I fear escalation. I request a permanent restraining order. Cross-examination. Do-hyun's lawyer sly. Isn't it true you now associate with Kim TAEHYUNG, formerly linked to organized crime? TAEHYUNG stiffens but breathes. White unclear. Yes, he left that life, funds community therapy, and is here in support peacefully. Lawyer, so perhaps your new partner damaged the window himself. To frame my client, murmurs, while ends pulse spies. TAEHYUNG's jaw tightens. TAEHYUNG stands. Request permission. Your Honor, may. I speak as witness to the night in question. Judge, granted, but keep it brief. TAEHYUNG's testimony. TAEHYUNG voice even. I was unloading flour inside. Security cameras. Submitted as Exhibit C show Do-hyun fleeing after impact. I remained. Unarmed. Instead of retaliation, I escorted Ms. Yoon to file this order. That is all. Double quotes. He steps back. Do-hyun glares, uneasy. Courtroom notes TAEHYUNG's control. Judge's decision. Judge, evidence is clear. Pattern of harassment and recent violence. Permanent restraining order granted. Mr. Park, any future contact equals felony stalking. Gavel bangs. Yeon exhales in relief. TAEHYUNG's hand finds hers. Gentle squeeze. Courthouse steps, press, and sunlight. Reporters snap photos. Yeon answers briefly about victim advocacy. TAEHYUNG stays behind her. Silent. Reporter, Mr. Kim, any comment on today's nonviolent approach? TAEHYUNG's small tired smile. Sometimes the strongest weapon is restraint. Evening, bakery classroom, banner, free community, self-defense, and therapy info. Night, TAEHYUNG adjusts punching pads. Jungkook healed Demos. Techniques. Jungkook grins. Boss goes from Bullet King to Pad King. TAEHYUNG chuckles. Pads save more lives. Double quotes. Hannah hands out flyers. White unprepares tea for attendees. Backroom moment. White unplacing a band-aid on TAEHYUNG's finger. Proud of you. Courtrooms are scarier than bullets. Ha. TAEHYUNG smiles. Different caliber. He unfolds a small certificate. Official court commendation for peaceful conflict resolution. TAEHYUNG. This belongs next to the bread recipes. Why? No, this is a bread recipe. Equal parts courage and calm. They laugh softly. Night walk. Empty street. Moonlight. No tails. No fear. TAEHYUNG serious. Do-hyun's gone, but jealousy still lurks in me. If it rises, White uninterrupts. We'll name it. Tame it together. Love isn't about never feeling darkness. It's choosing light each time. TAEHYUNG stops. Pulls a small velvet box. No ring yet. Just a silver key. TAEHYUNG nervous. Key to my new apartment near the bakery. Separate space so you know staying is always a choice. Why? An eye shining. And this is my choice. She pockets the key to walk beside you. Free. 1 year later. Morning. Brand new cafe clinic ribbon cutting. Sunlight glints off the sign. Jasmine and flower. Bakery trauma care. Self-defense. Double quotes. Reporters, neighbors, and former gang members now staff gather. Beneath Jasmine TRELLICS. Mayor raising scissors. From bullets to bread, let's open Seoul's safest corner. Ribbon falls. Cheerful applause erupts. Taehyung linen shirt, no suit, stands beside Yeon, hand hovering over hers, asking permission. She laces their fingers. Inside, cafe counter. Hannah serves espresso. Jungkook teaches a shy teen how to throw. A palm heel strike at the padded dummy. Teen giggles. Like this Mr. Jungkook. Jungkook proud, perfect, defense, not offense. Yoongi wipes tables, grumbling good dash naturally. Yoongi eye to Taehyung. Never thought I'd trade leisures of blood for lottie. Foam art. Devil quotes. TAEHYUNG soft laugh. Foam leaves sweeter stains. Therapy wing. Quiet hall. Drive CO pins a flyer. Group session. Healing hypervigilance. Taehyung watches children paint murals of gardens over old bullet. Hold bricks. Drive CO smiling. Best demolition job I've seen. Double quotes. TAEHYUNG grateful. You taught me to take walls down from the inside. Dusk. Rooftop herb garden. Jasmine vines curl around railings. Sourdough loads cool on crates. White unlights fairy bulbs. Soft guitar from a busker below drifts up. TAEHYUNG nervous. Clearing throat. Close your eyes. Just a second, she obeys. A warm hum of cafe chatter drifts up. Symbols. Of new life. Music shifts to a slow waltz recording Taehyung's phone speaker. TAEHYUNG quiet. Step onto my feet like the bread lesson. Gentle pressure. Devil quotes. She laughs. Sets toes atop his shoes. They sway beneath paper lanterns. White. An eye is misting. First dance in the place we built. Devil quotes. He stops. Heart hammering. Produces a tiny jasmine vine ring silver. Band twine with dried petals in clear resin. Taehyung voice trembling. Not a lock, not ownership, just an invitation. Will you keep walking beside me freely? Every sunrise we're given. White uncups his scarred hands. White untears. Smiling. I choose you today, tomorrow, and the day that Jasmine. Outlives us. Devil quotes. He slips the ring onto her finger. Applause rises from friends who snuck up the stairs. Final scene, street view. Night. Camera pulls back. Warm cafe lights, laughter, aroma of fresh bread. Drifting through open doors. Above the entrance hangs a painted plank. Here bullets became blossoms. Inside, Taehyung and White. A needle side by side flower on faces common. Peace in eyes. TAEHYUNG soft. To her, from obsessions to ordinary miracles. White unkissing flower off his nose. Best miracle is waking up free and choosing each other again. Double quotes. Lights fade on jasmine scented air. Thanks for watching Whimsy Wonders. Like, share, and comment.